welcome to my channel At Home with Sheila. On today's episode, I thought I would bring you all a summer haul. You know, some items I've been collecting that I'm going to be bringing in my summer decor. Kind of like a coastal, like beach kind of a theme. But before I get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as I would be honored to have you in my YouTube family. So sit back and relax and let me get everything situated and we'll get started. Okay, welcome back. Okay, let me explain myself why I'm already starting to bring summer stuff in. I know when Easter, all the Easter decorations come down, I want to change up something. And I usually bring in a lot of more yellows. I've already started doing that in the kitchen now. And I put it all throughout the house, but I wanted something different. And I have always wanted to do like a beachy, kind of a coastal, like gallery wall. And I thought, you know what? Why not now? Why not go ahead and do it this time? So as I've been shopping around, I've been buying little pieces of like beachy kind of a thing. And with this palette, it's kind of on the neutral kind of a side. So I know yellow would complement it, but I thought I'd bring in maybe some seafoam green, some blues, and maybe little pops of coral. And so I wanted some of the accents I did buy to have those little colors. But we'll get to that. I'll show you the little colors I've been buying. But first, I want to show you the number one thing I bought. I bought this guy here at Home Goods. Look at him. He is so cute. He's like distressed. He is weathered like crazy. And I love this little leather stitching they put on him. He's got holes all in him. I fell in love with him. And actually, he was in the reduced section. I thought, well, what's wrong with him? I got looking. I knew he kind of spun around, but I thought, well, when I picked him up, that's what it was. And I thought, shoot, I can just put some glue or some hot glue, whatever, and put him right back, and he'll be good as new. And so when I went to get, do the checkout line, I guess the lady at the checkout line saw me doing this, but I was actually just thinking to myself, what could I do, to fix him? And she let me have him for $5. He was normally $29.99. Then he was reduced to $15. I'm going to take him off and let you guys see. Sorry, but if you can see it or not. Here's the red sticker. He was reduced to $15. But like I said, I only paid $5 for him. So, hey, I'm not going to turn that down. But I loved him. All right, that's the only thing I bought at Home Goods. Next up, I got a email from Kohl's. And in their email, they had like an advertisement of their items. They had all of their summer decor 50% off. And I thought, that's pretty good. Well, in the email, I got some kind of like coupon for additional 40% off. Like a one day only, one time use. And I thought, whoa, 50% plus additional 40%. I thought, heck yeah. So I went by Kohl's and kind of looked around at some of their stuff. And I come across a couple little items. First up is this adorable little fish. You're thinking to yourself, what's so special about him? But I love the two-tone in him. I love the blue. Remember I told you I was going to bring in little pops of color? This blue, I loved it. It's got that neutral palette, but right here, the blue. And it's kind of like distressed a little bit. I loved him. But first, I didn't love him too much because they were asking I hope you can see that, $9.99 for this little guy. And I was like, no. But they had him 50% off for $5, and then I get additional 40%, so only paid $2 for him. Because when I saw the size of him, I wanted to put doing those two-tier trays. I want to like put one in maybe my living room, and those trays, there's only so much spaces on them, so I need little small items. So I knew this would fit perfectly on that tray. So next up is this beautiful candlestick. Look how beautiful this is. It has got seashells, you guys, all in this. It's glass, and look at the colors that are in there. It's got grays and greens and blues and little pops of white. I've never seen a candlestick at all ever like this. It's got a silver top. It's made out of glass, and it's pretty heavy. It was $23.99. It was already additional, it was a 50% off, then I got additional 40%. So I only paid $7 for it. I loved it. I've never seen one like this at all. I live in North Carolina, and I'm about 3.5 hours-ish to the nearest coast. So I'm not sure they got them. I mean, but I've personally never seen them at all, ever. Have I ever seen a candlestick like this? But I loved it. They had them in 2 sizes. One was a little bit bigger than this one. This is a small, and then they had the big one. They only had one of the big ones, and it was cracked. I guess probably fell over or something. And I thought, oh, you know, I would love to have them both, but I just got this one. Loved it. This is the perfect complement to the rest of the, you know, natural kind of mute colors. All right, that's all I got at Kohl's for that. And the rest of the items I got from Hobby Lobby. Alrighty, first up, excuse me, I got this this came from, this is the starter of my Hobby Lobby items. I love this guy. He says welcome, and he is like, it's got galvanized kind of metal. He's kind of like a fat suit, sits up on himself, and the blue, going back to that blue of the other fish, it would, and like I said, they need that pop of blue. I loved him. He was there part of their spring shop collection. He was $11.99, 40% off, because they had all these spring shop collection was not additional, but already 40% off. So that's a pretty good, and it's like wood in here, and I love this here. I love that blue. Alrighty, I got this sign here. It's that neutral color, as you can see. And now I'm not sure the camera picks it up or not, but it's in blue writing, and the stripes are blue. Going back to that blue, it says refuse to sink. I love this one. And then I got these other two here. This one here says beach please. That's so cute. This one says sun, sand, and surf. Now, going back to those two-tier tray I said I was wanting to do, these signs, this size here fits perfect too in those little trays. And these were $6.99. They were, like I said, 40% off. I love the color. I love these here. Alrighty. And then I got this here. Beach. I love this here. It's got that nautical rope design. It's on like a press board, kind of a wood background, but they kind of, I guess, glued the nautical rope on it, and it says beach, and it's got 2 little hooks where you can hook it, you know, hang it up. I'm not sure if I'm gonna hang it up or not. I don't know. I'm not sure if I put this somewhere, or I may hang it up on the part of the wall. I'm not quite sure. It was $12.99 and then 40% off, so $6, $7, $7, something like that. Very worth that, because I love the thickness of it. There's the wood here, and then there's the rope. Hope you can guys see it. Love this one. Okay, and then I got these 2 things here, these 2 buoys. Here's one, the number 8, and this one says number 9. There are different sizes here, and I loved them, and they're pretty heavy. I loved the way they had done the rope on it, kind of a twisted on there. The number 8 was $15.99, part of the spring shop for 40% off. And the bigger one here was $17.99, and this was 40% off too. And I thought these are really gonna look good. Now, if I'm not sure if I'm gonna hang these up or not, because like I told you, I might do that gallery wall, but I can put these right here, kind of stagger them out. Maybe I'll put a table underneath that little area and kind of like complement the wall with these. I really, really like. Okay, I'm almost done. Got a few more things. Okay, I know I've told you guys I've getting like a major, I'm sorry about my dogs. I'm having this floral kick. I'm buying so much floral, but my husband actually threatened me. He really did. He threatened me and told him if I bring any more florals into this house, he's going to go out in the garage and come in here with his weed whacker, weed eater, and he's going to weed eat all my florals down. He did. He's going to kill me when I find he hears me telling you guys that. So I kind of laid back a little bit on the florals, but I did get a few. I mean, you know how women are. We gotta challenge them a little bit, right? But I bought these here. I love these. I just got 3 of them. They were $3.99. They have this line here, 50% off, so I only paid $1.99 each. I got these actually to put these somewhere else. I'm not going to put these with my beachy kind of a theme area, because I'm looking for like seaweed and stuff like that. And so I just bought these because I needed it, I think. But I did get something florally for my beach themed stuff. I found this here. This was at a Hobby Lobby. They had a bunch of their florals reduced, like a big clearance section. And I saw this here, and it looks like it was rusted, this container. I loved it. So it kind of fit in with my rest of my decor line. I mean, I loved it, but it was normally $39.99 for this. And then they had it clearance down to $9.99. When I go check out, the clerk gave me to me for $5. Yeah, so I thought that's good, because it came with the greenery and this little vase. And like I said, I loved it. So it's almost like it kind of rolled up on the shore. It's rusted, so I knew it fit perfect in with my line. Man, that's all the florals I got. I promise. I'm sorry, you guys. I mean, I had to tell you that. I mean, he was serious. He was saying he was going to bring his weed eater in here and whack all my florals down. How dare he, right? Okay, come up on my last 2 items. I know you've heard me say that I found one that I base everything off, like my inspiration piece. I actually found 2. And one, I didn't know if I could find the right one, but went off of, so this other item here I'm showing you is what I did originally base my design on. And this is it. This is what I originally based my whole design on. I knew I had to have 3 things for my gallery beach wall. I wanted a, do you call these helms? A helm, something like that? I call it a boat wheel, a steering wheel, boat steering wheel. I think it's got a helm. I think that's what it's called. I know I needed one of these. I needed an anchor, and I wanted an oars, either one. I knew I wanted all 3 of those to really bring everything together. And when I found this one, I thought, okay, so this is 1 out of 3. I got this one here at Hobby Lobby. He was $39.99, but as you know, I always say, I never buy anything from Hobby Lobby unless it's only 50%, because I'll wait the next week and buy it then. It was only $20 well, yeah. I mean, look how big, he's pretty big. It's a pretty big my gosh, a pretty big wheel. And I loved how it's got this little nautical rope already on it. The detail, I mean, this is really, I mean, I'm gonna try to get a little close. You can see the grooves of the wood. It's a little distressed, a little bit. Loved it. This is what I originally found, but when I found the next item, I knew I was heading the right way, because look how big and beautiful this is. I found my anchor. I was tickled. It was the perfect one. I didn't want one too big or too small, or I wanted it the right color. And when I saw this one, it was perfect. Look how beautiful this is. I love the way they did the rope. It's kind of like coming unraveled, and it's raveled up around this one. It kind of goes up around that side and goes all the way up to the top. And if I turn around this here, it also comes with, like, you can hang it up here, but it kind of goes in the back. But look how beautiful this anchor is. It was in their spring shop section, 40% off, and it was normally $49.99, but I got it for 40% off. This was perfect. This is the size that I wanted. I knew when I saw this one, and then it all come together, and I thought, perfect. And I just found this too. And when I was at Hobby Lobby last week, I didn't see no more. But so if you're looking for something like this, keep looking. But I do know they got them online, so just in case. But look how big this thing is. I mean, Beautiful, is it not? I love the coloring. It's distressed perfectly. It looks so authentic. It really, really does. Gorgeous. Very, very beautiful. Okay, that's it. That is all of my beachy kind of coastal theme items that, well, that right now I have. I got a few more things I want to buy. I want to bring in a couple oars, probably 2, and I want to find a couple more birds, like some seagulls I saw at Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna go back and get them. They had like blue in their, like, they had like little clothes on. They're really cute. I want to go back and get a couple of them. I want to get a couple more seashells. Did I say seaweed? And maybe some seaweed, maybe little odd and little things like that. But no florals except the seaweed. Okay, all right, that does it. My next video will be coming out pretty soon. I've got a couple of issues I'm going with as far as my home decor. We got to replace our stove. So I'm waiting to get that done this weekend. So I was hoping to have my home tour, mini home tour, done by now. But I may wait till next week to do that. But this here will come up on Friday. Then after that, hopefully I'll get my home tour up, and then I'm gonna do a Q&A, and then I'm gonna start really showing you about like a come decorate with me kind of things. I know I'm doing a lot of shopping hauls, but I'm doing that to show you what I'm going to be bringing in my decor, and then we'll start doing it. Okay, I hope that makes sense. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Some of you guys have already seen lots and lots of things. I've already, shown them here. I've already done like sneak peeks on my Instagram. So please don't forget to follow me on there. And if you don't mind, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm just a little bitty channel, but I've got so much I want to do with this outlet. I really, really do. And if you want to share me, that'd be wonderful. I would be honored and tickled if you did. And don't forget to comment, and don't forget to like this video. Really, I mean, I would be eternally grateful. Okay, and as always, from my home to yours, happy decorating. Bye. Mwah. See y'all next time.